Okay there, YouTube. I'm back with another video update on this Northern Tool Ultra Tow crane. Here's the next deal. Right here where your cable comes out, well, had to cut that completely out because as soon as this boom goes down, this cable's rubbing right on the steel. So that's got to come out. You got to cut that out. And as I was talking about in the other video, those injection fuel line clamps, I got a new setup here. I found these. These were at the hardware store. They're 1/2 inch by 5/8 by 1. If you could get them narrower, I got to cut them in half. Then you'll have two, one to go on each side, because one is too thick. But that's what they are. They're just a steel spacer is all they call them. There's the part number. And that's another bolt. That's the one that'll fit on that front pulley. So that fits on there pretty snug. As you can see, it's closest as they make. I mean, there's barely any play in it. It's good enough. And we go back to the crane. I updated the hook. Couldn't figure out which one I wanted to do, so I just put them all on there. This one, if I want to lock on some chain, probably just going to leave this big Badlands hook on there to come off my old winch. And bigger the hook, the better, because you want tension. This cable doesn't like to come out on its own unless you want to fight with it. Don't know if I'm going to leave this chain on here. I might put that little sling strap on there. There's the setup on that. It's just a hook. It's got a lot of play in it. Put a LED light on top so I could see the work. You can either run it off your car battery, put a battery up there. I have it wired so I can hook it to my car battery. And then we can come back over here. Let's see. The swing hook here, I just had to find some thick rubber and I put in there because this had so much play in it. It was crazy. It's just not even useful unless you put something in there to take up the gap. So I just found a piece of rubber, cut it, put it in there. Now the handle works pretty good. And then going to the winch, here's the update on the spacers. These spacers were at the local hardware store in that area with all the bolts. They're just a nylon spacer. Take the bolt in, find the biggest one you can. These ones have a big hole, but they do go all the way up to the edge. I like how it doesn't let any of the steel touch anywhere. They are a snug fit, but it does work and it works well. So that worked out well. And I'm also going to upgrade this, where is it here? Right there. I got to upgrade this. I got to put one in there and one in there too. And then it's going to be close to being done. But other than that, it's coming along pretty good. There is play. The bearings are seated in here, but there is play right here when you move the crane, but you're always going to be forward loading it, so that shouldn't matter. I did upgrade the grease fitting. You do need to make sure if you do that the threads aren't going in because this isn't super thick. It'll hit the inside, this inside pipe that's down inside of there. So you just got to make sure, and I just had a silicone cap I like to put on there, keep the weather out of them. So that's the next update. Thanks for watching. There'll be more.